are we? It is... What the hell is it? It's the 19th of December, for goodness sake. It's so close to Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. If Christmas isn't your thing, then whatever it is you do, merry that one too. The other day I learned that Buddhism has its holiday in like May. So there you go. I learned something, everyone. And now you, by proxy, have learned something too. So that's nice, isn't it? Right, here's the thing. I've got this cup of tea to deal with. It's going to be a long one today. It's going to be a long one. There's going to be pee breaks. There's going to be tea breaks. It's going to be all what it is. We have no update for those of you who were here last week. You just reminded me in the chat. We have no update on the validity of the Jojo Siwa cousin claims. Still no proof. Oh yeah, sorry, in the US it's the 18th. For most of you watching, it's the 18th, hey. Not me, it's the 19th. So, you've still got an extra day left on your advent calendar to crack into, and that's pretty exciting for you. Very excited about that for you. Let me tell... Oh, I haven't even opened up notes yet. I've been rushing around this morning. A weird last sort of week at school for the kids and stuff. Nope, that's my handover from that job I just finished. Here we go. Cubecast number 28, everyone. 28 episodes of Cubecast have come to you live this year. Looking forward to about 38 or 39 next year. Gonna keep going. That's the plan. First of all, let's see who's here. Who's watching. Mango's just snuck in. What up, Mango? Welcome along. Vera, Twists Plastic. We are cool time travelers here in New Zealand, aren't we? Hello, ED Cubes. Hello, Sawyer. Hello, Hogsleg. Hello, Yinzer Cuber. Hello, NF Cubing. Clara, Jesse, Cole, Josh. Hello, Josh. Ingenious Cubing. Yinzer, did I say that already? Did I say Cole? Probably. Jesse, hello Jesse. Not that one, the other one. Sawyer, hello, welcome. Yes, Sawyer's excited for this one. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one where we're finally going to do the tier list. Man, I gave myself a lot of work. The tier list is going to be most of the stream, I would imagine, today. We're going to do... I think we'll do our solves as usual. We'll do a little average of 5. 3x3, right? We'll have 3x3, average of 5. Then we'll get into the tier list. And then there's a few things to look at. Hey, a few things to look at. Because a lot of hardware just, like, appeared this week, which I wasn't expecting. So... There's the Zeal timer I want to take a look at and have a bit of a chat about. It looks cool, but is it a Jurassic Park situation? Is it a, you know, they're doing it, but have they actually thought about whether it's, you know, whether it's the right thing to do, you know? Just because we could, you know, did that mean that we should? That kind of vibe. So we'll talk about that. Sorry, thanks for the nails. That's six-year-old daughter life. I'm looking emo as today. I had to do a speech yesterday at the school end of year assembly about my role on the board, and I was wearing this jersey that just says nope, and I had my nails done, so I was looking very board-like, very official. Oceanics. I want to talk about Oceanics and a couple of their cool partnerships. Because they've got some cool stuff in the pipeline with their kind of promo game, you know? And I like it. I like what I'm seeing. I like it a lot. There's Scramble Shenanigans. In the wake of young Yiheng's 0.88 world record, which I think I set a new slop record for that one by getting... Was it that one or was it the 3x3? I can't remember. One of my videos... was out before the footage of the solves were out. And I, you know, set my own slop world record for that one, and certainly in cubing anyway. So there's some kind of Scramble Shenanigans. There's a Wapo V5. They actually, you know, we've seen the Wapo V5 AI. And yeah, Ed Cubes. I want to look at the BPA as well. What's the kid's name? Who did the BPA? WRBPA. I can't remember. But I want to look at that as well, because I want to sort of explain that to people who don't necessarily understand what that is. I want to have a look at that and just be like, here's what's going on. Lan Tornado V5 as well. Any Chinese speakers in the chat today, you can confirm something that I saw in a comment, which was that Lan not only is a cube manufacturer name, but is also, Lan is the color blue in Chinese. Zhuanyi Gang, thank you, Cole. WPPR Zhuanyi. That's hard to spell, isn't it? But you did very well. I'm just trying to copy it. Zhuanyi Gang. I'm just putting that in my notes, everyone. No, not Zhuanyi Gang. Thank you, autocorrect. Although maybe we are Zhuanyi Gang. What up? Cringe. Ingenious cubing. There's also the insane amount of Yujin cubes incoming as well. Vera saying it is blue in Chinese. Can you speak Chinese, Vera? Maybe you can be my... I need a translator sometimes. Well, often, actually. You know what? I tell you what. Any Koreans in the chat? I need something clarified from this morning. So I've just smashed a big... what you would normally call like a karaage don, right? From the sushi shop. So karaage fried chicken on rice, okay? On sushi rice. Very Japanese. From the sushi shop, karaage don. However, it's not karaage because our local Nama Sushi, shout out, great sushi shop. They were bought by, the business was bought over by a Korean family. And our Korean friends are now running the sushi shop, but they have brought in some of their Korean vibes. So it's like I suppose it's like a Korean-Japanese sushi fusion. So it wasn't karaage don, it was like, not sweet chili, but like a slightly chili Korean chicken don. But I wouldn't call it a don because, or would I call it a don? I don't know. That's a Japanese word, right? For on rice, is my understanding. Vera, Chinese is your first language. I didn't know that. I used to speak French real good when I was deep Eurotrash, like when I was 18, 19, living in Europe and going to France all the time and having done French at school, because that's what we do in the UK. We do French and German pretty much. We got some Mandarin. Oh, Roman, you're here. We're going to see your a reaction from you today. We've got a lot of people to look at reactions of. In fact, let's have a bit of pre-game before we get into it. A little bit of pre-game just to show you the reactions that we're going to be looking at. Because I had to make little graphics for them all. Also, the tier list is public, so my Christmas gift to you this year, everyone, especially if you're a creator, if you're making videos, and if you want to have a free video idea, then I'll give you the link to the tier list so that you can do it yourself. Okay. So yeah, here we go. Here's what we're looking. Oh, dang it. Hold on a minute, everyone. I have not done the thing that I need to do, which is, there we go. Needed to assign that to a special window. So we've got, in no particular order, okay, we've got Timon's 4.94. We've got Mr. Vladislav's 2.38 7x7. We've got Timon's 31.6, which I think is 5x5. We've got Timon Chairs. We've got Timon's 509 average. We've got Tommy's 12. We've got Stanley's 51.5 4 blind. We've got Stanley's 227 5 blind. We've got Ryan's 3.86, Ryan Pilat. We've got Ryan's 3.41 Squan as well. There's Roman, look, with the 1.24 average. We've got Nathaniel with the 0.83, was a +2. We've got Nathaniel. I think this one's going to score highly when I explain to you the criteria that I'll be using today. There was a lot of Tim on at the start, Roman. We've got Greiser with the ZB. That's a great one. There's a lot of Luke Garrett coming up here. Everyone got their first name except the Lukes. So we got Greiser's ZB, we've got Garrett's 3.78, we've got Garrett's 3.07, we've got Garrett's Clock DNF, iconic, we've got Garrett's 4.94 plus 2, absolutely iconic, and we've got Garrett's 3.44 official. Kevin Hayes with this first sub 2 7x7, we've got Jaden McNeil's controversial, this one, I'm not sure if it counts as a celebration. Jay from the Philippines, we got Jacob from Canada, and we've got Harsha, not sure where Harsha's from, but with the sub 1 Pyramid single. We got Felix iconic 4.73. We've got Elias's 1.66. We've got Dwayne with the 672 and with the 671 Oceanic Championship. We've got Drew Brads going back a bit here. We got Colin Burns. We got Charlie Eggins. We got Brendan Dunnigan, obviously. We got Lil Benjamin. I can't remember Benjamin's last name. It's all on my spreadsheet. We got Aidan Granger from the UK as well. So this is these are your submissions, okay? These are your submissions after I went through and filtered out all the Rick Astley. These are the ones that we had left. Harsha is from Ohio. Ooh, he's from that meme state. Cool. Roman, that graphic with the 1.24 is a photo from my 130 average. Are you sure? It was from your 124 video that someone submitted. I screenshotted them all from the videos that were submitted. So that's what we're going to do today. I have my own criteria for what I'll be marking on. You can go ahead and make your own videos afterwards, doing the tier list yourself, and you can use your own criteria to do it. But I have had an idea for the future. I think this maybe, if Cubecast keeps going, maybe this is a thing we do annually. Like next year, 2025, maybe we save up the good 2025 reactions, and, hear me out, instead of a tier list, we do a live bracket where the chat decides, right? You know, we do a double elimination bracket and we whittle it down. We put them up against each other. Then we put those up against each other. Then we whittle it down to a final and you decide in the chat. We'd want to have a good amount of people for that though. We'd have to have like getting on for 100, I reckon. So depending on how next year goes, if we can start pulling 100 viewers, which is a big ask, but if we can do that, that would be pretty cool. Speaking of that, please do like the stream, share it with your mates if they're not here watching already. Before we get into the tier list, let's just quickly have a couple of ads before I forget to do them, because that would be awkward, wouldn't it? That'd be terrible. Worst sponsory ever. Hey, Timmy, listen up. Go to Speedcube shop and use code Cubecast to save 5% on your order. Isn't that a great deal? You can go to Cubing Life Academy and use the same code to save 5% as well. And if you're in New Zealand or Australia and you buy a course right now, Cubing Life Academy will buy you an $80 Australian dollar or 90 Australian dollar voucher for speedcube.co.nz, which is pretty epic. Like, you buy one of their courses and you'll immediately just get a heap of cash to spend on cubes. Isn't that good? So shout out to the crew at Cubing Life Academy. Speedcube New Zealand and Australia. Hey, that's my store, isn't it? Speedcube.nz. You can buy Cube Sauce there. Cube Sauce is the goated lube straight out of New Zealand. Lots of people keep telling me how good it is, which I really love. And a big mission for me next year is to try and get it into other stores as well. Australia stores, I'm coming to talk to you, all right? Some American stores, I'm coming to talk to you as well. I would love to see if I can get Cube Sauce out there into the world, available from more places than just my little shed, you know what I mean? Okay. ED Cubes. Imagine a new guy joins called Timmy and he's so confused. We've had that before, actually, where there's Timmys and they're like, what have I done? What happened? What did I do? Why am I being singled out? What's up, FiKid0? Welcome along. Oh, Manu Doi. Welcome, Manu. Manu was in my head, but I saw FiKid0 in front of my face, so that's what I said. Vera, please stop putting cube sauce on your food. I cannot stress that enough. It is not food. So let's do some salt. We've done coming up on the show. We've already done an ad break. We're already killing it. Let's do some solves while people join us. Let's grab a 3x3, everyone, and let's do a solve, shall we? A solve or two. No, we're not clonking today. It's the last one of the season. We're not going to do anything too controversial. I am going to reset the session though and see where we go, because I haven't solved in a minute. So let's see what happens. Oh, T-burps. Tea and Korean chicken. Ooh. Mm. That's a taste sensation. I need a cube. That's what I need. Woo. Where cube? Here it is. Here's what I want. I want my little Chi M Pro. My new outrage that there's no clock today. How much would someone need to pay you to main clock for a month? To main clock for a month. What does that mean? Like practice it every day? I'll do it for a $2 super chat. I'm going to do a goal. Pick a goal. Let's say 1 super chat. I know I can set a $2 one. Set a timer. 30 minutes. I'll practice clock every day for a month. There you go. I've been looking for an excuse to use the super chat goal. 1 $2 super chat and I will learn clock. I'll practice clock every day for a month and I'll prove it. Ma'am, am I in my boxers? No, I'm in my gym shorts, but I'm not in my boxers. All right, here we go. I'm supposed to be solving. Why are we talking about my underwear? This is almost already as sidetracked as the last stream was. R2D2, there he is, and all right. Let's have a look. I don't hate this. Don't hate this cross at all. That's the wrong screen. Here we go. Don't hate this cross at all. Ooh. Not so stoked on my execution, and that's all right. Ooh, nearly did the wrong OLL, and that's what the hell is that? Oh no, bad recog for the RB. Very, very bad. Yasir 9, RA with the 22, Clara with the 10. Okay, Clara. Josh with the 19. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good for you. Cole with the 18. That's not good either, is it? Ludwig with the 8. Settle down, you. Roman with the 9. Luke Garrett is appearing on this list a lot. That is true. Sawyer with the 13. Very, very mid. Let's keep going. LT. Mango finally got a Chi SCS. I am proud, Mango. All right, next we need to do... God dang it. Thank you, ED Cubes. I appreciate that. God dang it. Now I have to make clock content. Oof. ED Cubes, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I will clock for you. I will get sub 10 for you, ED Cubes, okay? I will get sub 10. Every day for a month, I must be able to get sub 10. Right, that was a bit of content strategy that I wasn't planning. So there we are. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I love it. That's great. Okay, what am I doing? I'm solving badly. That's what I'm doing. Don't love this at all. I should set a $5 super chat for Learn FTO. Uh-huh. Oops. Woof. This is rough, everyone. This is really rough. Sawyer, another super chat and he'll learn 7 simul. That would have to be a chunky one. What's up, Jelly's Marble Run? Welcome along. Nice to see you back. I hear ya. I hear ya. I don't know, though. I don't think that that's the case. Let's go. Huh. Ooh, that was nice. That's also nice. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on, keep it together now. Don't freak out. Actually, that turned out to be pretty mid. It started real good. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Jesse with the 9, Ludwig with the 10, Cole with the 10, Clara with the 11, Rip, Roman with the 8, he's warming up, look out, RC Cubing with the 7, Josh with the 21, what's going on? Have you just come cold into your solves as well? I hear you, I'm with you. Oh, thank you so much, Vera. I appreciate that. 7 Simmel, huh? 7 Simmel. Is that how it is? Is that how it is? Actually, that's the only way I'm gonna get ahead of Wee Young. You know, that's the only way I'm gonna get in front of. That's the only way I'm gonna get in front of Elias and Levi's dad, isn't it? That's the only way. Thank you so much, team. I really appreciate the super chats. That's really cool. What the hell is this? It's not good is what it is. Is this solve 3? No, this is solve 4. Uh-oh. Rip this average. This is stinky. Super stinky. Alright. Uh-huh. 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 Okay. Okay. That'll count. That'll count. Jesse with the 9. Vera with the 12. Josh with the 14. There we are now. Roman suggesting that I can get sub Wee Young with just flip. It would be quite a flex, though. It would be a good flex. Just to turn up and start... You know, turn up in the seniors rocking 7 Simmel. Vera has been trying to learn 7 Simmel for a while and just keep giving up because effort. I haven't started it because effort. I think Carol's video, people keep telling me Carol's video is the one I need to use. I also have the ability to learn it via Cubing Life Academy, and I still haven't learned it. Ooh, RC with the 6. Okay, I see you. Who was that with the 7 too? Was that Ludwig with the 7 too? All right. That was, there we go. There we go. Best possible average of 5 is 22.10. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Mike Field sub 5 average incoming. That is very optimistic. That'll make some very, very bad stream content. Is me just trying to learn 7 Simmel. Just watching Carol's video 100 times. Okay, what am I going to do with this? Cope. That's what. I'm going to cope. That's trash, Michael. Very, very trash. Oh, Skippo. What the hell is this? Oh. Dang it, rip. I thought I would get the, I thought I might have a chance of the BPA. Thought I might have had it. Sawyer, learn Sheeran first. Don't know what that is. Vera, you and Carol were talking about a live stream video where you both learned from her tutorial. She's forgotten how to do it. That's so funny. That's so funny. Learning Sheeran gives you a better transition into memo and no flip. Okay. What up? It's Kiki the hand dryer and plumbing fanatic with a slight change to the name, but no change to the interest. 7 Simmel flip B Paul isn't too hard to learn. Sure, Dr. Cuber. Thanks, Kernir. Yeah, this is 6-year-old daughter life. All right, she's just got back into just got back into nails. She had a big nails arc about a year ago where my nails were painted all different colors all the time. She would insist in doing them rainbow, so one was different color. But anyway, that's an aside. How are we, everyone? How are we? Welcome along. People are now just in the comments fighting. Thank you so much for the super chats, everyone. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Mango, learn through the fire and flames. Mate, I did that on Guitar Hero 3. Way ahead of you. Way ahead of you. Lockie Gibson uses B-Paul. Is that right, Roman? Gosh dang. Maybe I'll just hit up Lockie. He'll be like, young man, teach me the way. Show me the way. Hey, shall we do it? Shall we do it, everyone? Shall we do the tier list? Here it is. It exists. A bit of a stinky ad here. Can I make that go away? There we go. That's great. Love that. Not vibing on this one either, but let me see. So is this about visible, everyone? This kind of works, hey? This kind of works. Ooh, you know what? I need to go and get my spreadsheet as well. That's what I need. Drive. So I have to do another intro. Recent. Let me see. I don't want to give away too much. Record reaction tier list submissions. Here we go. Here we go, everyone. Ephemica, the tier list, finally. Zafir, so here's the deal. Okay. Today, we tier list, everyone. Today, we finally do the record reaction tier list. And this is all based on what you all recommended, okay? So if it wasn't on the spreadsheet, it's not happening. So I can see people talking about Zane's 0.92. Nobody submitted it. So it's not going to be in this tier list, okay? It's not going to be there. Saws about it. It is the way it is. I'm not going back and making more graphics. It's not a contender. It would be a good contender for my marking criteria that I've created. So here's how it's going to work. Okay, first of all, this tier list is my gift to you because it's on tier list tier maker. You can go and you can make your own video making, ranking these however you want. I want to talk about my criteria that I'm going to use, okay? And I'll put that, once I've done the tier list, I'll put the link in the chat and you can see it. So my criteria for how I'm going to rate these, okay? I'm going to be looking at the following criteria, okay? 1, disrespect. Disrespect of your surroundings, your fellow competitors, will be marked highly, okay? If your reaction has caused extras, and you've disrespected the furniture, the equipment, that's going to score pretty highly from me. I want to be clear that I don't condone this behavior. This is just the criteria that I'm using to mark them today. I'm going to be looking for tragic hugs and high fives, like a bad high five. Like I'm looking for one of those, some of this. I'm looking for a bad hug, and a poorly executed hug, like the worst, the more poorly executed the hug is, the better. I'm looking for what I've called aura effectiveness. So that's like how many people are going to be drawn in to the celebration. Like how much is it affecting people? How powerful is the aura of the reaction? How good is the sound? Sound is a big thing for me. I'm a bit of an audiophile, a bit of a music nerd, okay? Shout out to my music students. Sound is a big one for me. I want blown speakers. I want people losing their minds screaming, okay? And I've also got shenanigans as well. Now, what did I mean by shenanigans? Why have I written... Oh, shenanigans is a special character, is a special category, an extra category that I awarded, like, for... it's wrong that it's a special category for Solves that aren't in competitions. That's what I'm trying to say. Far right. I'm considering whether to boot not a hitman. What do we think? I don't want to be accused of religious persecution, but don't push your beliefs on my chat. All right? You have been warned. That is how we roll round here, and I'm not sorry. Okay. Where are we going to start? We're going to start with the first one on the list. These are arranged by alphabetical order, so we're going to go to Aidan Granger. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Aidan Granger's solve, and this was submitted by a lot of people. Joni, Satya, Daniel, Ludwig, Alex, you all submitted Aidan's one. We got Aidan, but I don't think we got the other one because there were 2 3s, you know? There were 2 3-second solves in the same, on the same scramble at the same competition. But this is the one that was submitted a lot. Maybe it's just had the reaction. So let's take a look and see what we can find. This is us today, everyone. This is going to take a while. There's like 34 reactions to look through. So we're not marking the solve. The solve is literally nothing. Okay. So let's look at this and let's think about the criteria, okay? So, first of all, disrespect, very high. Look at that chair. It's gone. The chair's off. The headphones. He didn't slam the headphones on the ground. Would have been great. There's some hysterical screaming, so I like that. Big face as well. No bad hugs. Like, I really wanted a bad, poorly executed hug to go with this. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. That's quite cringe. We're not really sure what to do with ourselves. That's got something. It's got a bit of it in there. It's high, okay? Are we going to get tears? Oh, I thought there were tears. Tears would have scored good as well. This is a great one. Sheer duration of the celebration as well, you know? Lots of extras. Lots of shenanigans. I'm going to score this one pretty high. It's going to be high. Now, where is he? Aidan. Here we go. Aidan, I'm feeling... You can feel free to spam the chat with where you think it was going to go. Cubing Austria, I'm only ranking the ones that have been put in, okay? Only the ones that were submitted. So you can just spam the chat, S, A, B, C, or D. I feel like it's an A. I'm not promising that I'll listen to you about your recommendations, but I'll consider them. Aidan, I feel like A. A or B. ED Cubes is spamming A. Sawyer's calling it A. We're seeing a lot of A. RC, I can't give it an S. I can't give it an S, I don't think. It's great. It's great. I think it's a solid A to start with. You know what I mean? Mid-A. ED Cubes mid-A. These might jiggle around later on as we get more on the board, you know? All right, we're going to look at Benjamin Kyle here. Benjamin Kyle's our second one up today. It's a bit of Pyraminx.
Ready? No. 8 seconds.
Ether.
Yeah! World record! Go!
There was a great scream.
Go!
Really, really sad that we didn't see the chair topple. Like, it's a good effort. I would have liked to have seen the chair topple. Like, that would have been good. That would have given me a lot more disrespect. The angle's poor. We're not seeing the full effect. So he's not going to be able to score anything for bad hugs. He's not going to score anything for bad high fives. I can't see the aura effectiveness either. Good sound. Good sound. Not great disrespect. Did I miss a scream? Hold on. I can hear... there's aura happening there. What are we looking at? I'm feeling B. There's a few C's coming in. I'm feeling B. I'm feeling B on this one. I think... Yeah, I will give it a generous B, I reckon. Who was that? That was Benjamin. Benjamin Kyle's 1.28. I've got to put that in a B, I think. It's missing some big stuff. The kid peeking at the cam gets a bit of shenanigans. Sound was okay. No speaker blowout, you know. No, it's the no bad hugs and high fives. And he just missed out on the disrespect with that one as well. You're good, not a hitman, don't worry. You're all good. Okay. I feel like it might end up in a C. Do I want to see it? Is it too early to be slamming C's? I'm going to see it for now. I am going to see it for now because it's missing some big stuff. And then we can go back and review that later on. Okay, so next up now. Next up. Reminder that I don't condone this behavior. Also, language warning. Language warning for this one. This is Brendan Dunnigan's 1.97. Not the wholesome version. Someone did submit the wholesome version, but I couldn't really include that. So, scream, amazing. Hug, amazing. Aura, amazing. There's a kid dancing at the back of the room. It's pretty exceptional. All right. Look, okay, it's giving everything. Disrespect could have been higher in fairness. The chair's still there. That's a bit disappointing. Brendan, honestly, as a friend, that's something for you to work on next time, is to really disrespect the furniture a little bit more. The extras, though, is through the roof. There's a lot of extras happening right now. The bad hugs and high fives just keep on going. The aura effect in this is through the roof. The sound, he even creeps in, even though this is an official one, creeps into Shenanigans as well. Special sort of Shenanigans mention, I think, for the language. Zafir, the hype after the flip, yeah, it's like it gives twice. It gives twice, which I really, really enjoy. So my vibe on that one, where is he? Where's Brendan? I feel Brendan's up here. Brendan's S tier. The jumping hug, ED Cubes, is great. Yeah, like they're really pulling out some trick shots with the jumping hug, with the aura at the back of the room almost immediately. And the fact that this was at 2 a.m. is incredible as well. Okay, so very nice. Brendan, top marks. Well, no, it's an A, right? It's brilliant. It's great. You're losing points on the disrespect. It could have been like beyond S with the disrespect, you know? Okay, I do not condone this kind of behavior. Right, Cheggins is where we're going next. This is iconic for a number of reasons. Personally, blind reactions, I think, are some of my favorite. It's also just, it's very impressive, but we're not marking the solve. There's the face. There's the face we're looking for. What are we feeling? ED Cubes is giving F. $12.1. I thought it was a 12.0. Bad hug. Okay, well, that's quite a well executed hug. Michael, is it Tripody or Tripoli? Tripody? If you're watching, Michael, I would have liked to have seen a more... I needed to see the hug miss, or like someone get poked in the eye or something. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna rate it relatively high because I like a blind react. I'm gonna have to go against the chat here. A lot of chat not vibing on this one. But look at the, see, it's actually got blind aura as well, because these two judges are both seeing what's happening. Now we're talking, now we're aura. Now he's drawing people in. The hype of that was real. That was really cool. Let's go back to the big hit. Sawyer, I would have liked to see a jump from the chair. See, you're right. There is actually zero disrespect, isn't there? I've got to keep that in mind. There's no disrespect whatsoever. So what's he got? Disrespect and extras, none. Bad hugs and high fives, actually none. Because watch this, the hug's quite well executed. Oh, I missed it. But the aura's very high. Sound, he's unable to score because it's blind. Shenanigans, unable to score as well. It's an iconic face. It's got to be a B. It's got to be a B, unless there is like a... Is there more? He can't really do more, can he? Was that a Ting Man? Did a Ting Man just appear in shot? Whoa. Shenanigans points for Ting Man, I reckon. Okay, a Chegan's chant. We haven't had a chant before. Okay, so it's a hard one to judge. It's a hard one to judge because it's in a different shape, isn't it? Blind ones have their own kind of shape. I feel like because it's so iconic, the face is so iconic, I feel like it wants to be an A. The aura is huge. Sound became very good. Missed out on disrespect. Missed out on bad hugs and high fives. Ting Man for Shenanigans. And a chant. I think I need to make it an A. I think I need to make it an A. For me, personally, you will mark it different when you do this yourselves, obviously, everyone, but Wesley, when I'm competing in blind, I don't want to see S-tier reactions. No, well, that's it. That's how we're going to get... Like, S-tiers in blind would have to have... They've got to be disrespectful. They've got to be. What's next? I'm leaving Cheggins there at A. Colin Burns. We're going back a minute. Colin Burns 9 years ago. Sawyer, no extras. Yeah, no extras. He didn't score anything in disrespect and extras. So that's tough for Cheggins, you know what I mean? He's up against it. Listen to this scream. When that scream comes in. That's incredible. Who is that? I want to know who that was, because they just lost their proverbial. It's incredible. Disrespect, 0. Not even standing. So he couldn't wreck the furniture. That scream. Like, that's peak for sound. You know what I mean? That's pretty epic. So, extras for sure. Bad hugs and high fives. I want to see it. Did we see it? Is there any like missed high fives or anything? Like a bad handshake? I want to see that. That's solid. That's pretty good. It's tough to beat that sound reaction. The aura is massive as well. Who's filming? Is that the person screaming, do you reckon? Vera, good sound, but chair seems fine. Yeah, that's disappointing. These handshakes are all really nice too. That's tough. Okay, so disrespect, 0. Extras very high. Bad hugs and high fives, that's a tough one to give. Aura effectiveness is huge. How many getting involved in the hype? Like, it's massive and it's going on forever. Sound, outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. So killing it on aura, killing it on sound. It's good. It's good. Let me know what you think in the chat. Where is he? Who was that? This is going to be a real demonstration of my bad short-term memory today. I feel like if I put it in A, then I feel like Charlie has to come down to B though. Do you know what I mean? Like it's got more. It's got more than Charlie. RC, I can't give it an S. I can't give it an S. I can give it an S for sound and aura on their own, isolated. ED Cubes is nothing crazy. And let's remember who we're looking at the reaction of. We're kind of looking at the reaction of the competitor. And actually, do I want to do that? Because Charlie gave as much as he could without being disrespectful. And that's very Cheggins coded, you know what I mean? I feel like Colin could have wrecked some more furniture, I feel like. And all those handshakes were, unfortunately for Colin, he couldn't control this. Or, well, no, wait, that's not true. He could have. Those handshakes and hugs were expertly executed, so I can't give big points for that. I think it's A or B, isn't it? Or do him and Charlie have to be... Like, let's think who's up in A. Aiden. Aiden's was good. There was disrespect. There was extras. I think maybe Colin and Charlie are B's. But I do like the sound of Colin's. I want to put... I want to put Colin up here. I like Colin's more than Charlie's. Do I? No, I don't. They have to be the same. Charlie's reaction personally was great. Colin's reaction personally was actually a bit flat. But it was what was going on around it. I'm going to put them all in B because they've got different qualities in different spaces. I don't think they can be A's, though. I don't think they can be A's. Okay. I'm going to leave it there just now. We might tinker with this some more. This is... Okay. Drew Brads. We are going back again here. Going back in time again for Drew Brads. This is an average. I want you triangle gods in the chat. Just have a look at the turning technique. And also listen to the sound. Look at that. That's great reaction. Also the camera setup makes me so happy. Beast Bros, Charlie is A, but in a different way. Yeah, personally, but it's a combination of the cuber and the crowd. Drew Brads' focus face, his personal reactions to this right now is incredible. I haven't seen enough disrespect yet. I would like to see a bit more disrespect to his surroundings and fellow competitors. That was mid. There was nothing to celebrate there. Sawyer, turning technique is disgusting. Sir, this is your former world record holder. Have some respect for your elders. So that's the reaction. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for here. Okay, because I think this is very good. Volume, disrespect is great. There's extras happening. That high five was outstanding. It's not going to get him any points because it was so good. He just runs away. This is disrespect on another level. Just doing laps. He hasn't even signed for it. He doesn't care. He's just out there getting numbers in. The crowd's going wild. It's beautiful. I like it a lot. So, sound, that guttural shout is incredible. Disrespect and extras, high. I'm not giving you anything. I'm sorry, Brad. I'm sorry to do this to you, but I'm not giving you anything for bad hugs and high fives, because unfortunately, that high five with Livia was, I think it was Livia, was executed perfectly, so you can't score points on it. The aura effectiveness, listen to the crowd. How many getting involved in the hype? Loads. The sound, that scream was outstanding. I like it a lot. No chair flip. No, I would have liked to have seen some more furniture disrespect. We got, like, venue... I suppose competitor disrespect was high. And I'm going to give that... That feels like an A. That feels like a pretty easy A. Who the hell was that? That was Brad? Drew Brads. Drew's going into A with that one, with his 204 Pyraminx World Champion. The Chosen Cuber, as a Pyraminx mainer, I approve. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Drew Brad's reactions never disappoint from Harry. Wesley, my least favourite event, but I love that reaction. I feel ya. Jesse, you were at that World Champs. That was a big one, hey? That was a big one. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Love to see it. Beast Bros might be queuing highlight of all time. Well, it's not scoring an S on the reactions today. Brendan Dunnigan is the man to beat here, okay? If anyone knows Brendan, give him a ping and tell him to come on and see if he's got any opinions as well. Okay, we're getting through these, everyone. Love your work. What's next? What's next? That's another Drew Brads. Oh, I haven't been giving everyone's shout outs. Right, Benjamin Kyle was recommended by Max. Brendan Dunnigan was recommended by Joseph Burnett. And Nadiv recommended the wholesome version, but we're not going to do that. Raf, this could be the same Raf, recommended Cheggins. Colin Burns was from Z here in New Zealand, who actually hit one of the New Zealand podiums recently. He got 2x2 podium, so good on you. Drew Brads, James Kirshner sent that one in. James McDermott sent that one in as well. Dwayne Ramos. 2 Dwayne Ramos ones now from James McDermott. We're going to look at the 671. The 671 Dwayne Ramos, which is this one. Okay. Dwayne Ramos, 671. So what's happening here? Just for context, this is Oceanics last year or 2 years ago. Dwayne is serving in the head-to-head final. He's very slowly going to do the maths. And something's going to dawn on him. He's now leading with a 6.71 average, and the reaction takes off here. There we go. A handspring, a front handspring, and some moves. We're going to have to think carefully about this. The chair is still upright. The chair's still upright, okay? And that's something we need to really take into consideration here. So let's think. Let's go through the criteria. Disrespect. Head-to-head final. It's difficult to disrespect your surroundings. But it's got a freaking front handspring, okay? I feel like that could classify as disrespect. There's no extras. He can't score extras here. So I tell you what, actually no. What I'm gonna invoke the Shenanigans, okay? I'm gonna invoke Shenanigans because let's look at the criteria, okay? It's up here. Disrespect and extras. He's unfortunately not able to get any points from that. Bad hugs and high fives. Again, there's no one around. So that's tough. He can't score on those 2 big ones at the top. Aura effectiveness, it's a head-to-head final, so everyone's involved. Sound, no sound from Dwayne, but some sound from people around. Shenanigans, though. Shenanigans is very high. So this is a difficult one to score. A difficult one to score. Dwayne's kind of got a style of his own, you know what I mean? Like he's... So it's good. That's quite good. Okay, the Shenanigans is so high here, I think. It's not S tier. It's not S tier. It's not S tier. I don't know. It's like... Because unfortunately, he can't score on those big ones, disrespect and bad hugs. All he's got is aura and Shenanigans, and he can't score on sound. I think, unfortunately, the way that I've laid things out, it's not a C. His glasses came off as well. Yeah, that was pretty good. Wesley, we'll catch up with you soon. This will be a VOD. This will be a really long VOD on the channel, so don't worry. You won't miss it. Commentator carried the celebration. I think that was Alex Asbury. I'm calling it Shenanigans through the roof, Sawyer. I'm calling it. Do we think did the Shenanigans carry it into A? I think they have to. I think the front flip has to count for a lot. That is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. And he did give us a let's go. I didn't hear it, unfortunately. That's not his fault. I'm going to give it an A. Am I? Courier, it was Alex. Jesse saying A. Beast Bro saying peak Shenanigans. We have not seen Luke Garrett yet. Garrett is coming in with a lot. He is going to be really showing us what Shenanigans is all about. It's basically a tier created for him. I'm going to leave Dwayne in an A for just now because I cannot deny the Shenanigans of that one, okay? I can't deny the Shenanigans. Thank you, James, for recommending that one. James has also recommended another Dwayne, so we're going straight into another D. Ramos. This was the national record average, 6.72, 2 years ago. So it's again another Shenanigans high one. That's Oh, okay. Okay, we had a hug issue with Tim here. What happened there? What did Dwayne do? Dwayne, like, caught him with what? I don't know what he's carrying around. I think it was his phone. There might be more bad hugs coming. There's aura building as well. Chris Mills helping with the bad hug. Okay, that's great. That's great. Like that. Look at the auras dragging people in. Okay, he's got different stuff happening here. Different things going on. Different things going on for sure. I like the feint. The feint is good. I like that reaction. Like the claps. Bang, bang. Let's go. That's quite disrespectful. The chairs are still there. That is disappointing. Let's think about it. Let's talk this one through. Okay, so disrespect and extras. The big claps, pretty disrespectful. I can't confirm or deny whether extras occurred at this event. No furniture disrespect. That's pretty hard to see. That's pretty tough. Bad hugs and high fives. There's a few floppy hugs in there. He got tangled up in a hug with Tim. Love to see that. The Beast Bros, Chris Mills carrying the bad hug in this one too. It has the best bad hug possible. Okay. The aura's big. Sound wasn't great. No, and a bit of shenanigans. A bit of shenanigans with the feint. Certainly not the same level of shenanigans as the handspring. So I think because of the handspring, Dwayne, I'm gonna have to call the 672 a B, I think. Does that sound about right? The Courier, it's perfect timing. The camera shake when he fell. It's like he shook the room. But that's someone picking up the camera, I'm pretty sure. Or just mucking around with it. Or like mucking around with chat. Our live streams, which I think this is clipped from, are always just a camera on a tripod. That was quite good. I like how Chris was left hanging for a bit. Like that really helped the bad hug. You see what I mean? Like he's looking for it. Dwayne knows he's looking for it too, but he doesn't go in. Chris has to kind of grab him and be like, hey, get back here. And then it's like, eventually gets there, but it's pretty painful. Roman, crazy that 672 is WR44. Yeah, I know, right? It can't be down there. Zaffer, you got to practice your hugs and handshakes in case you break a WR. Yeah, I want to see some really... There's some really bad ones coming. Okay, that's cool. I'm happy with that one at a B. It's nice. It's nice, but there's lots of room for improvement. You know what I mean? Okay, great stuff. Great stuff. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Elias, submitted by Jesse. Elias is 166 Pyraminx. So the 166 in New Zealand is kind of iconic, and especially for Elias here in New Zealand, because that was Jasper's world record. Jasper Murray, and that was our first ever world record here in New Zealand. Like, we'd never ever had one before. That was our first cubing world record. And so and Elias is always second place on the national podium behind Jasper, even this weekend, even at nationals. So it's an iconic number, and he'd been working at it for a long time. Let's get here we go. He needs to beat a 1.77.
166 average. 166.
Okay.
166.
Standard Elias reaction. The yes.
Finally. 166.
So I don't know. Oh yeah, this was so essentially it was a long time coming.
Oh my, that was
So this I can see some. There's lots of extras potential. I think people have solved through it.
Yeah.
Sadly. So this is another long one. Like, top marks to Elias for putting down the camera just then. Did you see what happened? Did you see what happened? He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Sets up the camera so that he can capture the bad hugs and high fives. He can capture the photo. Oh, there's Ram. When was this? 2 months ago. Beast Bros and ED Cubes are coming in with an S. There's no furniture disrespect. That's okay. We're getting into our bad hugs. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got. Corey's in there for a bad hug. That's pretty cool. Little brother's in there.
What are your counting times? What on earth? Oh my days! Let's go. Bro, you cut it.
Keeps giving. Keeps giving.
Oh my days.
Okay, I want to take this back to the start. Because there's a lot going here. The chair's still there. That's disappointing, Elias. That's disappointing to see that chair still standing. Oh, Noel was in there taking photos as well. Roman, when Elias beats his 153, it'll be a great reaction. Yeah, and hopefully he'll pick up some pointers from this as well, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be constructive with everyone. Just kind of point you in the right direction for when you're reacting. Just a reminder, I don't condone this behavior. I can't condone this. This is not a cube head video, how to get a plus 16. Right, let's get scientific here, everyone. Disrespect and extras. Unfortunately for Elias, the chair's still standing, so 0 disrespect on that. His editing is great, Beast Bros. Yeah, he always has the split screen, always has the 2 cams on him. He's always got his film crew dad with him. So, disrespect, he can't score super high. It had the potential for massive disrespect had it been the first solve, maybe. You know what I mean? But it's the average, so it's harder to get disrespect in an average because you're potentially waiting for the round. You know, lots of people have finished their stuff. Bad hugs and high fives scores pretty mid. The disrespect, I would say, for the jumping and running. I gave Drew Brad's pretty good points for the jump and run for doing laps. So I can't deny Elias that. The aura effectiveness was high. The sound was high. Shenanigans is hard. Shenanigans is hard. I really like, and I didn't create a criteria for this, I really like the foresight of putting the camera back down, like repositioning that angle. I see you, Elias. I see you. I know that wasn't accidental. I know that wasn't accidental. I'm going to give it. What are we going to give this? Elias, where is he on my tier list? Where is he? I can't give it an S. I'm seeing people saying S. But I'm not sure. It feels like he missed out on disrespect by not being able to give too many extras, you know? But where the hell is he? Here's Elias. I think it has to be for me. It has to be B. You know? It's no, let's think about what we're comparing it with. Aiden Granger. The screams, the absolute shock and the disrespect. Drew Brad's the full metal roar and the running and the extras, the amount of extras and the massive aura because it was at World Champs. Dwayne's handspring, you know, Shenanigans through the roof. I don't think it can be up there with those 3. So I'm going to put it in B. B's where it needs to live for me right now. Okay, here we go. The GOAT, suggested by Bailey and Ethan. We are looking at... It's iconic for reasons I don't necessarily want to go into. You know what I mean? It's a family show. It's iconic for reasons I don't want to go into. But let's just take it for what it is. Let's take it at face value. This is Felix Zemdegs, 8 years ago. There's no magnets in there. 4.73. 4.73 seconds. For some reason, a poorly placed tennis ball in his pocket. He just loves pyramixes. Just loves cubing. Look at that. Look at the aura. Yeah, he's got a pocket pyramix for sure. My heart says S tier, but I am gonna go through it. And I think actually the guy beside him, isn't that the person? That's not Matt's Volk, is it? Is that Volk who he just took the record off? Is that what it was? I'm sure that's Matt's Volk, and I'm sure he just lost his world record to Felix. Is that not the lore behind this one? Let's have another look. Let's have another look. Try not to stare. Yeah, Isabel, that's what I'm saying. There's huge shenanigans here. Huge shenanigans for being sat next to Matt's Volk, who you just took the record off. I'm gonna give shenanigans for the pocket pyraminx. There's a kid screaming about his SD card. Oh, just as my SD card runs out. We need a whole new Timmy category for that one. Hi, YouTube. Who's this kid? That's amazing. Jesse, you heard me. It's S because iconic. I've not taken iconicness into it. Look at Matt's Volk. He is just raging. He can't even... He can't deal.
Yes, please. I told you.
Okay, listen. Let's just... The aura is off the charts, alright? First of all, Shenanigans is off the chart, I think, for Matt's Volk just like dying beside him. He does applaud, to be fair. This kid here is just like... So, let's get the criteria. Relax, ED Cubes. I hear you. S. Alright, disrespect and extras. I don't know if anyone else is solving, but disrespect honestly is low. Hi, YouTube. That kid is amazing. Am I gonna be... Are people gonna come at me if I don't give this an S? That's my concern. Jesse, next W already wore jeans for a reason. Disrespect and extras. I don't know if there were extras. That doesn't look like there's a lot of people around. But you know, bad hugs and high fives. Did we see any? Were there? There were. Okay, there were. My little man's got main character syndrome. Manu saying there's no way this is an S. Look at that. What was being filmed here? Is that Chris Olsen? Or is the news there or something? Hunter, this was the first cubing video I ever watched in like 2017. So, bad hugs and high fives. There's not a ton of it. Aura is huge. Sound is good. Sound is good as well. Shenanigans is also massive. Girk, I will come at you if you don't give this an S. It's way too iconic. Why did Matt smack his hand? Where was that? I don't know. He smacked Felix's hand. Just because he's a naughty boy. And he got a world record. See, that's like a predator grade that's like a predator grade high five right there, okay? And if any of you are too young to know what that means, this is the high five. This is the iconic predator high five. This is what I'm looking... This is like the antithesis of a bad high five, okay?
You son of a bitch.
Oos! Alright? And that's pretty much what we're giving. That's what we're getting here. So I can't mark him down on that. I can't give him any points for that because it's perfect. Like, it's perfect. Matt's carried it as well. Okay. What am I looking at? What am I looking at here? I do have to give it an S. I think it might have to be just for the high YouTube kid. Bonus points for the iconic clip. I don't think I can do anything else. I don't think I can do anything else. Where is he? Felix? Where are you? Oh, right there. I think it probably has to be there, doesn't it? I don't think I have much pushback for you there. It's absolutely iconic. He did give him the old man follow-up slap on the hand as well. Yeah, that was... Oh, I see what you mean. That's just like, yeah, good on you. Good on you, champion. Matt's Volk is like... He's the cubing uncle. And the Pyraminx is iconic as well. Yeah, it has to be S. It has to be. It absolutely has to be. Okay, moving on, everyone. We got some stuff to do here. We've got to get through these. We are looking at... From Thomas Grahor, we are looking at... Harshoes 0.98 Pyraminx North American something, right?
My height is not enough. I'm ready.
What are you up to with that cover there, Judge? DNF. Retroactive DNF.
I'm ready.
Now, there's someone solving right beside him. Let's keep that in mind.
12 seconds.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there's language points in this one as well. Great volume, great language. He's still going. I can hear the person behind us talking about an extra. I'm tempted to...
You're good.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's fine. You're good. I'll keep it 1-5.
I'm really sorry if I screwed you guys up.
No, no one else.
No one else is apologizing for extras. Come on now. Okay. There's a lot to think about here, everyone. There's a lot to think about. So, a little bit of table disrespect. In fact, actually, the disrespect is actually very high. The disrespect is very high. And this dance move here, this little dance move, that's great. Whoa. ED Cubes, thank you so much for the £5 super chat. Are you kidding me? Brother, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You legend. Yeah, there will be a VOD. There will be a video on demand of this that you can check out soon for the whole thing. Massive W super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So yeah, this shape, look at the shape of this man here. That is great. He's almost framed the Pyraminx with his legs there. Do you see that? Look, what is that shape? He's about 6 feet up in the air. Beast Brothers. Beast Brothers are suggesting we should remove the disrespect points for the apology. That's maybe a reg for next year. Maybe a reg for next time. Very, very nice. It's very strong. There's someone else caught up in the order. There's a "I'm so proud of you" in there, which is very wholesome. And you all know I'm very wholesome, so you know. That's pretty massive. Someone get someone ping Ting Man so he can come on and he could be like the wholesome judge, because it's not my area of expertise. Disrespect and extras, huge. Okay. Huge disrespect. Almost maximum disrespect. If the chair had gone over as well, then no question, S tier. Bad hugs and high fives. Hold on a minute now. The bad hugs and high fives are not in frame. But that's amazing. It's the solo. It's the solo at the start, which is great. No bad hugs and high fives isn't happening. It's not happening for me. The disrespect is huge, but the bad hugs is I'm not getting. The aura effectiveness is pretty good. It's pretty good. It takes everyone a second to work out what's going on. Sound, outstanding. Okay, outstanding in terms of volume and expletives. Love it. Great. I'll give him a little bit of shenanigans for just that dance move, that one dance move. Beast Brothers, he gave himself the bad hug with that jump. That's valid. That's not too bad. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the jump and the shape has to be worth something. Like form. The form is mwah, mwah. The form's great on that one. So where's it gonna go? Harsha. See, I even used it. I used the shape. Let's remember who we're competing with up here. Brandon and Felix. See, I'm tempted to S tier that. Because I've S tiered Brendan. Because I've S tiered Brendan, mostly for Shenanigans, language and volume, I feel like Harsha has to be up there as well. You know what I mean? Let me know. Spam the chat, everyone. Let me know what you reckon. Just hit the chat now. Where does it go in the tier? Let me know. I'm feeling fairly confident to give that an S. I really like it. It's got pretty much everything. I would have liked to have seen the chair go over. And then, Beast Brothers, you are right. Apologizing for the disrespect. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not sure if that negates. And we'll queue up the next one we're looking at. So we're looking at Jacob Kotai. Whoops. From Mr. Milk and someone else who you definitely didn't see. Jacob Kotai. This is... Yeah, Roman. Harsha's reaction is pretty similar to Brendan's, and therefore I think I need to give it... I need to give it S tier. We're all feeling S on that. Isabel likes math, looking for an A. Okay, Jacob Kotai, come on, let's move on. We got so much to do today. I want to give our man here kind of a shout out for just like, brother, could you look more Canadian right now? Is that fair? Like, is that fair? Just the backwards cap and the long sleeve shirt and the pop chain. And this was only a month ago. I love it. So that's that. Like, I don't have style points exactly, but if I had style points, then I would give them very, very highly for this one, Jacob. How's this only got 436 views? That's ridiculous. Hopefully we'll get some more views as if other people will make more videos. So here we go. Here's Jacob Kotai. Yeah! There goes the chair. There goes the hat. That's what I'm talking about. Very bad hug. Love to see that. And there is an active round ongoing. There are so many extras. Disrespect and extras is huge. Here comes the aura. It's pulling everyone in. Here we go. Is that Stanley Chapel? No. Maybe not. I don't know. Look at it pull everyone in. Look at the aura working. It's just, it's magnetic. These poor little Timmies don't know what's going on. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, a lot going on and a strong contender. The Canadian national anthem is giving so much as well. Like, it's great. It's great. Okay, I like the alternate angle. I mean, it's pretty scuffed because of this guy, but you know, it's cool. Disrespect and extras, very high. Love to see it. Bad hugs and high fives. I'll give it that for that sort of... Was it well executed, the double hug? I don't know. What do we think? There's a double hug, which I'm not sure. It's kind of nicely done, actually. The way he just owns that first guy, barrels into the second. It's actually not bad. I don't think I can call that a bad hug because he's just like, I'm dealing with this. The two who came in were a little bit jellyfishy. They were just like, oh hey bro, how you going? But Jacob saw that coming and just oosh with the 1-2, just dominated it and made it his own. I like that a lot. Aura effectiveness, massive. Sound, incredible. Okay, it's very, very good. It's very, very good. It's very, very good. I don't think it's an S. The chair did go, and the extras were high. It's a very high A, isn't it? It's a very, very high A. Like, if I was thinking about it, where is he? Where's Jacob? If I had to, like, put these in order, I feel like I would have Jacob over Aiden. but still not quite. It's not far off of Harsha. Harsha had some swears, which maybe tipped it up a bit. I couldn't hear Jacob. He was probably saying, he probably had some swears in there, but I couldn't hear them. So the sound was okay. Let's see this. Let's just quickly check the sound again. Like the hat dump is great, and that double hug, honestly, outstanding. But he can't. It's not a bad hug, so I can't score him too high on that. I'm gonna put him there, top of A. All right, top of A for me for Jacob. I think that's very good. It's very close to an S. I think what would have made it an S? Some more bad high fives, I think, might have tipped it over into an S. You know? Some more bad high fives, or like a speaker blowout, or something. It's a solid A. A solid A. Okay. J, this is submitted by Joel Angelo Del Pilar. J Alfaraz from... Is it Philip? No, it's not Philippines. Oh yeah, it is. Former Philippines national record 6.36 by J Alfaraz 7 years ago. Love the cube. I wish I could mark for stickers, but then that would give Felix like an unfair advantage, you know, or any of the old goats. Oh, that's very nice. The chair's still there. The chair's still there. Someone just jumped over the chair to deliver a bad hug. I can't be mad at that. The aura is huge. The aura is absolutely massive. That's incredible. Okay, let's think critically about this one. Let's think critically. Disrespect and extras. I can't tell. I can't tell if these are solving stations behind. I think that's the waiting area behind. So were they sitting? They were sitting backwards in the waiting area. They had it. They had that going on long ago. So the initial reaction from the competitor is very strong. Just a classic straight up, two hands in the air, punch in the air. It's very like Felix. Better choice of pants. There's like some uncontrolled shouts and screams. Like people can't keep they cannot keep their heads on. The hype is so huge. So, and like just some very good freestyle bad hugs, like just some, you know what I mean, like some real nice, uncontrolled, like just like launching into each other. They sound like those birds at the ocean. Do you mean seagulls? There's a big seagull energy. Okay, so bad hugs and high fives is very high. Aura effectiveness is very high. Disrespect, I would have liked to have seen a little more disrespect, but a double chair is hard to knock over, alright? I'll give him that. That leap over the chair, that's big shenanigans. The sound is outstanding. For me, everyone, for me, this is, I feel like, a fairly solid A as well. I want to give that an A. I like that a lot. It's giving a lot. Bit more disrespect would have been nice. But it's good. Solid A. That one kid is bringing down the aura. Who's the kid? Who's the buzzkill? Oh, the judge. The judge is doing a top job. Oh no, this guy. He's harshing the vibe a little bit. Get out the frame. Get out the frame, you're harshing the vibe. Oh no, Judge is getting into it now. Judge knows how silly this reaction is. He knows he's going to be on the tier list. He knows that in 7 years, he's going to be featuring on the Christmas special reactions tier list. He knew exactly what was going to happen in his future. Love it. Solid A. Solid A. I'm happy with that. Good on you, Jay. Nice. Very nice. Okay, Jaden McNeil. And this is Gustavo, but you can call me Gus. Okay, Gus. Jaden McNeil's 4. Now, this is tricky. Okay. For those of you who haven't seen this, First of all, welcome. This is Jaden McNeil's very near miss on a sub 4, world first sub 4. So, what are we looking at here? Jaden McNeil has just flunked. So he's just dropped the cube with an A perm, I think, at 3.5. And this was 6 years ago, remember? 6 years ago. Drops the cube at 3.5. And it's not even an A perm, it's an AUF. It was an AUF. That's so painful. Oh, mate. Oh, that slap heard round the world. You know it, Zephyr. It's still a painful watch. Like, it's a good solve. It's still a nice solve 5. Look at him, he's just devastated. I don't know, like, is he... I feel like he might still wake up at night thinking about that solve. That's rough. That's tough to watch. I don't know, is it a record reaction? Is it a record reaction? It was like a record fail reaction. Let's think about our criteria. Disrespect was high. Disrespect literally slapped the table. No bad hugs. No aura. People gave him a wide berth because they were just like, ooh. Ooh. The sound of the slap was incredible. You know? Zero shenanigans. It was not the time for shenanigans. It's a tough one. It's a tough submission. Where is he? Jaden. It's tough. Literally negative aura. Yeah. I think it has to be down here, doesn't it? I feel bad for Jaden for being brought into this. But I think it's so painful. More iconic than Ben. I don't know. It's a hard... I don't know if I even want to... It was a PB... It was a PR, was it, Clara? Okay. So it was a record. And the reaction is pure anger. So the disrespect is very high. Bad hugs is very low. Aura is almost negative. Sound, just for the slap alone, is okay. Shenanigans, non-existent. I think Jaden... Yeah, it's not... It might be in the wrong tier list. Maybe that's the problem. Ice Cube, he's the only one who made videos about JOLL. Is that the joy of last layer? What is that? The Jaden O'Neill last layer. I don't know. I think it has to be... Like, Benjamin's is better as a reaction. Jaden's is... It's just so sad. It's just so sad. And actually... Gustavo, I'm disappointed in you for making me include that one. Jokes. Is what it is. Is what it is. Is what it is. Now, submitted by James McDermott. This is Kevin Hayes. The world's first sub 2 minute 7x7 solve. Let's see what we're working with here.
Yeah!
Now, did you all see that? Did you all see that? Did you see that? Because that's an iconic bad high five. This is like exemplary bad high fiving. Exactly what I'm looking about. Sound is real good. Sound is real good. We're gonna just slow this down for a second because I need you guys to understand what I'm looking for. Okay, in a bad high five. Oh wait, that's 2 times. What? Why? No, playback speed. Oh, 0.25. That's what I want. Okay. Watch and learn, everyone. Watch and learn. Watch this. Yeah, bro. He's looking for a handshake. He's looking to high five it. He's looking to slap and move on. He's just set a world record. What are you doing? What are you doing? Going for like a bro 5. Tap and go. Tap and go. Oh no. He snaked him. That's what happened. Let's go. Clearly it's this man's error. It's this man's error. Yo! Psych! What's that? Oh, he thinks he's going for the hug. Thinks he's going for the hug, and then it ends up being like an arm. What's that? Yeah, he got screwed. He got absolutely screwed by the high five. But it's okay. He recovered out of it into a really nice into a pretty textbook hug, I would say. But the high five is just outstanding. Yes, bro. Psych! Gonna cuddle ya. Hello. Recovery. Done. Big slaps. Big bro moment. Thank you, Ice Cube. Look at the elbow. Look at the elbow. All right? What are we doing? What are we doing here? I think he knows. He looks a bit sheepish. He's like, I just screwed that. I'm just in 6 years' time, I'm gonna get torn apart for that high five. Okay. Was there a chair tip? I'm seeing chair tip in chat. We saw the top of the chair there. There's the high five. Love to see it. That's incredible stuff. Inspiring. Aura's big. I would have liked the aura's okay. It's not magnetic. He's not bringing people in. Did that chair go? We need a warrant for the high fiver's arrest. Yeah, if we can identify this person here, and we need an APB. Oh, did he just go away holding his arm from where the arm was slapped? Is that what's happening there? He's ow, ow. It's great. It's great. It's great. There's probably a few extras. But it's not like the high five's great, but it's not going to carry it. But I need you to know that that is an S tier high five. So that was that was Kevin Hayes. It feels like a B for me. Like overall, B. I feel like he was thinking about how much more disrespectful he could be. 7x7's not a disrespectful event. It's like Charlie and Kevin, there's like a glass ceiling of what's it called? A glass ceiling of reaction can be achieved in these cases, okay? So I think Kevin and Charlie have fallen foul of that. Like, there's only so much disrespect. And Kevin Hayes is a grown-ass man as well while this is happening. Like, he's not a child. So he's got to keep a certain sense of decorum, you know? It's a little bit suppressed. A little bit suppressed. Like, I feel like Kevin Hayes had more to give, but the crowd, his crew weren't there for him. His crew weren't there for him. James Hildreth was there for him, and I'm sorry, James, but you really screwed us on that. You really screwed our man Kevin Hayes just now. Go and get an ice pack for that arm. Look, he needs someone there with him. Where's the backup? Where's the support, okay? You've got to support. You've got to support your people when there's something like that going down, all right, everyone? Let that be a lesson to you. Let Kevin Hayes' be a lesson to you, okay? You've got to be there. You need backup. You need to be the backup. If you're not doing the records, you need to be there for the backup. I reckon there was a lot of extras. I reckon there probably was. It's good. Like I say, the high five is exceptional, but I can't judge it on that alone. On these rules that I've set for myself here today, okay? So, okay, it's Garrett time, everyone. It's Luke Garrett time. It's Luke Garrett time. We've been going for a while already, haven't we? Oh my god, it's 10 past 11. I might have to take a break. I might legitimately have to take a break before we've even finished the tier list. I knew this was going to be big. I knew this was going to be a big one. Might have to get a snack. All right. Let's do it. Let's get into the Garretts. So this is Luke Garrett's. We're starting with... Why is that not letting me go? We're starting with this, the 3.44. We're starting with an official solve from Luke Garrett, okay? Let's see what we're looking at here. I'm not interested in the solve. Literally don't care. It's a good attempt at disrespect. The chair, unfortunately, is still standing, so that's not going to go well. But he has really covered some ground with that run.
Too much shoe fell off over there.
The shoe is off. We've lost a shoe. There's it's a relatively painful hug. Not too bad. Someone's coming for a high five. He's still hanging. There he goes. Okay, that's a nice hang. I like to see that. People are starting to catch up. The aura's pretty big. The aura's big. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's think about this critically again. Disrespect. Attempt made at disrespect. There are certainly some extras. Look at this champion still solving. Can it, bro? Get the extra. Here come the delegate. Sound is good. Woo! I like the sound. I like that he picked up the camera so we can get like basically a mic on him. I like the hanging high five that's about to come here. Little Timmy in a sun hat. That's nice to see as well. Lots of Timmys. Lots of Timmys. Oh, it's a cube. Lots of Timmys. Lots of aura. This one. So this isn't... Look, listen, everyone. Niv, honestly worse than a lot of his other reactions. Just what I was going to say. We've got a lot of Garrett to go through today. And I think this is his only official one, okay? So I'm going to give... Well, let's just dump in and B just now and think about it, okay? So, disrespect wasn't as high as I would have liked it to be. He didn't knock the chair over. That's pretty disappointing. Fair point, Beast Brothers. Aura's not as big as it could be. It's just clapping. No, but it did magnetize. It did bring in a whole bunch of Timmys. Like the Timmy pull was pretty big. So, given aura and sound was great because of the close mic as well. So yeah, bad hugs was good. Disrespect was okay. It was a nice try. Like with respect, it was a nice try. Aura was pretty good. It wasn't like inspirational stuff. Bad hugs and high fives was great. That hanger, loved that. And the sound was good too. I'm gonna give it. I feel like I want to give him a B because I'm like, come on, Garrett, you can do better. Come on, Luke. But I feel like, in fairness, with everyone else's that's around, it's... Well, no, actually. Let's think about what we're looking at in A again. Right? Jacob's double hug and the volume. Aiden's absolute, like, Shenanigans and the huge aura. Drew Brad's with the just guttural ooh, you know? And the air punching. Dwayne with the front flip. Jay with the seagulls. Does Garrett's 3.44 fit in there? If it were anything, I would call it a very high B. Like, it is a 3.4. It's a 3.4, and that's very impressive. But we're not here to mark solves, all right? We're not here to mark solves. I couldn't care less. This is about the reactions. I'm going to put him in a high B. Okay? A very high B. And then we're going to move on. So thank you to... Who suggested that? Someone who's anonymous and someone who... Benjo V. Good on you, champion. Right, let's get into some shenanigans. Okay? Shenanigans. Cole has suggested the sub 5 plus 2. Prepare yourselves. 3 years ago. Here he goes. Here we are. 4.94. Oh, that's a shame. Oh! Even though this is not an official solve, he is going to score so high for disrespect. He literally kicked the camera over. Okay? So he's maxing out on both shenanigans and disrespect. The music after as well. He's so good. He's so good at these videos, man. Like, he's so good. It's that slightly chill. Like, he's like, oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a shame. Dang it, oh, little slack. You know what? No, actually, get it. Get it. For me, the violence of the disrespect is an immediate... Like, I shouldn't mark on one tier, but it's the disrespect and the shenanigans. The disrespect and shenanigans of that one. Yeah, me too, eh? Ice Cube, I love how seriously he's taking a +2 at home. The music is OP as well, but we're not marking on editing exactly. Although, because he can get disrespect for that. I will give him disrespect for that. He cannot score on bad hugs and high fives. He cannot score aura. He can score sound because of the sound of the equipment being kicked over. So big disrespect, big sound, big shenanigans. I think it's A. I don't know. Can he score an S at home in the rules that I've set for myself? Let's look at the rest of the Garretts. Because I have a feeling they're all A. I have a feeling they're all A, and then I might need to go back and reconsider. Okay, so Thomas Grohor with the clock DNF. This is great. This is really good.
Here, look. He's gonna be good.
I like how he's talking to himself. Oh no, there's someone in the room. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So there is someone in the room. So sound is great. Sound is brilliant. Sound is good. Shenanigans is very high. Disrespect as well. Shenanigans, disrespect, sound, all great. Shenanigans, disrespect, and sound are all really, really good. Where is he? Where's the chair? Here it is. Cool, but think about it. How good is it for an at-home reaction? It's great for an at-home reaction. The camera kick is great. This one's kind of goofy. It's funny. It's like, it's what it is. It's a kind of a goof and a gaff. I don't know if it's A. And I'm still considering this one for S. I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna put it in A just now as well, and then we're gonna keep moving, okay? Because there's the. He's got two more. Luke Garrett, the 3.07. Let's take a look at this one. And then just we'll have a bit of a sit and think. No, there's two more, eh? We'll do this one and we'll do this. So I love the sound of the crickets. The ambience is incredible. 3.07.
Oh my god!
That leap.
No way.
The way he just like dolphin dives out of the chair, which is unfortunately left standing, and he failed to knock down that water bottle as well.
Oh my god! What? Dude, no way.
307 is great. Watch this leap. Watch this leap, okay? This is amazing. This is absolutely incredible. The way he just out of frame, off he goes. Whoop! It looks like he takes off like he's Peter Pan. He literally elevates.
Oh my god.
So it's great. Shenanigans, obviously massive. Disrespect is not that high. I would have liked to have seen more things fall over. Obviously can't score bad hugs and high fives. Can't score aura. Sound is okay. Let's just review the sound of the actual initial reaction again.
Oh
and off he goes into space. Sounds okay. Shenanigans is very high. It's like, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'll give that a B. I think I like Clock better because Shenanigans is a bit higher. Vicky, no aura. Denise, the ground felt the disrespect. It's Joseph arguing that it's better that the water bottle was close to falling but not quite. I'm gonna have to agree to disagree on that. I would have liked to have seen some stuff come off shelves. I would have liked to have seen the chair go. That's a B for me for sure. So we're still working on the camera kick. Might be in my head an S. In fact, I think I'm gonna make the call because it's so violent. He's like created his own category of violence, which I really like. Let's go to the next Garrett, which is the 378. Oh, this is great. This is so good because it's got like a reaction by it's basically Laser Monkey doing what I'm doing right now, but like 4 years ago. What? The commando roll away. Let's listen to Laser Monkey's breakdown. I want to hear what he has to say about this 3.7.
Taking a look at the reaction here, this is really exactly how you want to react to a sub 4 Rubik's
I want to see
Cube
how his
solve.
criteria compares to mine.
Exactly. So you'll see here that Luke has his white jacket in the background. That's clearly what gave him the superpowers to do this. He's got a nice Moyu cube bag sitting on a really nice stool here.
Tell me about the
and
reaction.
Cup stacking cups
Come on
as
now,
well.
Philip.
You'll notice that he was wearing wired headphones, and that's key because when you react to solve like this, you definitely want the wired headphones to get in the way. That'll just force you to rip them off.
Yeah, he tangles up a little bit.
fall
That's
on
really
the
nice. That's
ground.
really scrappy.
Really create a spectacle.
I like the route
Well,
that he takes. I like the way that he, if you just watch that, I like the very deliberate route that he takes. He's just like, I've got to look after my fan. You know what I mean? Niv, this is a reaction to a reaction to a reaction. Just so we're clear on what's happening right now, this is a reaction to a reaction to a reaction. So yeah, he falls down. He very, very carefully and deliberately goes past the fan, and then rolls out the way like it's
Luke
executed
does a somersault, which
so expertly and so cleanly.
Clearly demonstrates just how unbelievably impressed he was with his plays here.
So big. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I don't want this. So yeah, there we go. Let's think about this. It's okay. It's okay. Like, you know what I mean? It's okay.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! What, the hop, the tangle, like the almost choking themselves on the headphones is great. The disrespect is mid. Again, the chair's still upright. That's disappointing. It's difficult. It's a very advanced reaction if you're trying to tip if you're trying to tip a wheelchair. That's difficult. That is difficult. I'll give him that. I'd struggle to tip my one. So, you know, this we're looking for very advanced stuff. We're asking a lot, you know. So disrespect's okay. Bad hugs and high five can't score. Aura can't score. Sound is okay. It's a little bit Timmy for me.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What?
You know, I want you know, I want to hear you lose control of your voice. That's what I'm looking for. It's nowhere near as good as Camera Kick, Luke. It's nowhere near. But this is, you know, 4 years ago now. He was early in his game. He hadn't really developed his style. This is experimental. This is like his early stuff. You know, this is his demo tapes. So he's not fully there. It's not fully developed, but it's very, very nice. I'm going to give that. Where is he? Where's the other Garrett? There it is, the 3.78. I'm going to give that same as the launch, I think. That sits quite nicely, I think, with the launch off of the 3.07. The Camera Kick, I'm giving S. The chair fail after the clock DNF is an A. It's very silly. Like, very silly. And the other ones, 307, 378, I'm giving B. Okay? Lots of B. Lots of B happening. Let's see, where are we going now? Thank you, Ezra Fish, for that one. It's the other Luke Greiser. This is another one that's hard to judge, but it's a... I love the video. The video is called When You Know the ZB.
I know it. I got it!
This is wholesome stuff. This is wholesome stuff here.
I know it.
Declares to the audience that he knows the ZB.
I got it!
Builds the hype, and that is a great reaction from the audience. Listen.
I got it!
There's a great reaction, so sounds good. He's not going to score anything. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to suggest a disrespect score here, because he's absolutely disrespecting the game. Like, disrespect for the game is high, because I think he probably knows as well that it's not going to be a great solve. Yeah, like Shenanigans. I will award Shenanigans for this, and he's going to make up some points in Shenanigans that he can't make in pure disrespect and violence. You know, no one's getting an extra here, but he's disrespecting the game, which I like to see. No bad hugs and high fives, unfortunately. That's going to hurt him a bit. How many getting involved in the hype? The aura's very high. The sound is great. We can hear him saying, "I know it." You know. So. This one for me is nice. It's very cute. It's very cool. Would it be too harsh to give that? It's not got what I'm looking for. You know, it's got a little story to it, but I'm not scoring on story. On story, I really am. I'm really looking for the violence, and I'm looking for the guttural reactions. It's very cute. It's a C for me. All right? It's a C for me personally. Pink Cuber, why is it this in-depth? Because this is serious stuff. This is really serious stuff, judging these reactions, I've decided. Oh my god, there's still so many to go. Right, okay, there we go. There's Luke Greiser. Nathaniel Berg. Now, I like this one a lot. Spoiler. Personally, this is a big favourite of mine. It's got a lot, okay? Nathaniel Berg with a 3.73. This might have been the world record.
Yes!
Now, we don't have all the follow-up. We don't have as much follow-up as I would have liked. But let's just take a think about what we're looking here, okay? The chair's gone. The chair's done. It's toast. Maximum disrespect on the chair. I cannot see the other solving stations. But I can hear people solving, I'm pretty sure. Watch the chair and listen to this sound. That, I don't know what he said there. I don't speak that language. But, oh, it was world record by like 2 seconds, was it? Okay, cool. Wow. That's hectic. And that makes sense, I suppose, actually. But, I love the volume that comes out of him. So here we go. I know, I wish there was more of the video, Roman. So, disrespect is great. Bad hugs and high fives. Unfortunately, the video cuts out. Like, you've shot yourself in the foot there. I'm afraid, Nathaniel, from 9 years ago. You've really shot yourself in the foot by not including the rest of the video, because I can't see aura. I can't see bad hugs and high fives. Sound is great. Sound is really good. That guttural yell is like top tier. Love that. Shenanigans. I think there's more disrespect on the judge. Because I'm assuming that he's asking the judge to flip politely. I'm assuming what he's saying is, hey, if you wouldn't mind, mate, would you mind please flipping that over for me? That would be amazing. I'd love that if you could flip that over for me. That would be lovely. Thank you so much. I'm assuming is what he's saying. But it's good. It's hitting 2 criteria very highly. Disrespect to his surroundings and his fellow competitors and his judge as well is great. And the volume is good. However, he is lacking in a number of other areas. So, Nathaniel probably starts off at a B, I think. It had so much potential, but the video cutting off early has really done him no favors there. And that's really disappointing. Liam's in the chat. I'd argue that it's funnier how it cuts out while he's talking. I mean, yeah, unfortunately, lols is not a criteria that we're looking for today. Liam, if you just joined, here's our criteria. Just to remind everyone, we're looking for disrespect and extras. We're looking for bad hugs and high fives. We're looking for aura effectiveness, like how many are getting involved in the hype. We're looking for the sound, and we're looking for shenanigans. So all I can give him is disrespect, very high. I can't give him bad hugs. I can't give him aura. I can give him sound. So maximum disrespect, maximum sound. Let me have one more look at it. And listen to other people this time. That's what we're looking for.
Yes!
Nah, there's nothing. Unfortunately, even though I think it's brilliant, like it's one of my personal favorites, but he can't score much more than that. With 2 criteria, saws. I don't think I can do much more than that. That's about all I've got. Steve with the Nathaniel Poor 0.83 Pyraminx European record. This has no sound. So this is, again, this is tough. It's not got a lot going on. Okay? It's not got a lot going on. With peace and love, it's not giving me much. It's another, like, really tough one to mark. This face is kind of iconic. I think he was pinged for a, yeah, he was pinged for timer start on this one. And yeah, I don't know. It's got nothing. It's got nothing really. It's going to be unfortunately, because of the execution of the video, this is a pretty easy D for me. Pretty easy D. It just, I need more. I need more from you, Nathaniel, okay? Yeah, more aftermath. You cannot cut off your aftermath, everyone. You cannot cut off your aftermath and expect to score highly on my tier list, all right? That's not how it's going to work. There's Rick Astley. There's Rick Astley. Roman, are you still in the chat? It's your turn. It's your time.
5th. Not long after the big cube, I
So
ordered
this is
a new
part of a
2
this is
as
part of a
backup
big
after what
video,
happened at Nationals.
and I think
But I found myself
the
preferring the
reaction.
new
I
cube
think
over
this
my
is the
old one.
reaction here.
Knew I would need a good soul for a chance, but the 4th scramble wasn't great, so I went all out.
No, that's not what we wanted.
With a 1.46, I needed
This
a
is the one we
132 for NR2 and a 111 for OCR2.
132 is what he needs. 111 is what he needs. 1-0. Okay, so there's the reaction. The disrespect is high. The chair is still there, Roman. That's going to hurt you. That is going to hurt you. Okay. Now, it's a bit of a deep edit as well. That's very disrespectful. I like that.
Then, after checking the scrambles, it was discovered that solve 1 and 2 were missed scrambles, and I would have to do an extra solve to replace them both.
What reaction am I judging here?
They later announced that finals would be
I need some clarification here. This is Roman's 1.24, or not, as the case may be. Well, I don't know who submitted this, but what am I judging here? Which reaction? Because if it's this one, because remember, we're not the actual solves and the results themselves are not as important.
then.
Okay. There's a lot in this video. So, I'm just gonna. This is the one that I think was time-stamped. Was this? Was it? Did they give me a time-stamped link?
Not long after the big cube, I ordered a new 2x2 to use as
This
a
is the
backup after what
timestamp
happened
that they
in
sent
Xmas.
me.
But I found myself preferring the new cube over my old one. I also learned LS 1 to 3, which is when you have 3 out of 4 pieces in the layer solved, and solving into the competition. In round 1, I was very nervous, but I tried my best to
There's
calm
no
my nerves
reactions
and
where
just
they've
like
timestamped
National,
it.
Go safe.
But that was
I
the
started well with
reaction I
1.3
saw. And I think I'm gonna 124 is at the very end.
second fastest 2x2 solver in Oceania. 138 days.
Is that the one I'm looking at?
I became
Roman, is that the one I'm looking at
second
here?
fastest 2x2 solver in Oceania.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, so that was the 1.24. There's not much of it. Have you shot yourself in the foot here?
In Oceania.
By cutting off the reaction, the aftermath. Okay, okay, okay. Well, alright, we'll use that one because it's called, the 1.24 is what I was told,
After
I think.
22 rounds and 238 days, I became the second fastest 2x2 solver in Oceania.
Now, I'm going back to this one. This is the one I like. This is the one I've thumbnailed. And it's a good reaction.
After redoing finals,
Okay,
I pulled out
and you've got-
an even better
you've got some stuff going on in there.
1.30 OCR2
Oh, I
and
wish I
40%
could have seen that high five better.
zero
Okay,
average.
this is the one I'm going to go with because it's cool. Alright? The bunny hops, yeah. Big noise, love that. Big noise and bunny hops.
After redoing finals, I pulled
Relatively
out an even
awkward
better
hug.
1.30 average.
Left him
OCR2
hanging for a
and
second. I
41st
like
in the
that,
world.
Roman. There's got to be... You gave some extras away as well.
After
Okay, okay. Let's think about this. Let's think about this scientifically, everyone. So what's Roman giving us here? What are we looking at? I think you're the first person, Roman, to be marked live on screen so far. So the disrespect is pretty high. The disrespect in terms of... Well... Oh, hey, here we go. Jake Brown in the chat. Jake was the other person to get a 3. No reaction. Yeah, okay, yeah, Aiden was submitted like 6 times. Hello, Jake, welcome along. So, let's think about disrespect. Well, volume, first of all. Volume, very high. That's great. Big bunny hop, big laps. I don't think the chair went
after
down.
redoing finals, I pulled out an
Bit
even
awkward,
better
like that.
1.30 average.
Oh, he nearly got left hanging. He's like, oh, I'm gonna, oh, will I? Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, no, I will. No, I will. We're back in. It's back on. It's back on, everyone. It's back on. And then that's a really, we're going for a slap. But I feel like there might have been a grab. I feel like one party may have tried the grab. So that's nice. I like to see that mismatch. You know, that the eternal conflict between the slap and grab. That's great. Okay. I am going to go with this one. Let me see, Roman. Here we are. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It was a confusing video as well to be sent, but that's not your fault, Roman. That's not your fault, okay? I was looking for a pure reaction, and that became confusing. Oscar, not even chair flip, I know. No chair flip. Roman in the chat now coping. Oh, Phoenix put the chair back up, did he? Okay, all right, come on. Look at this. Goodness sake. Here we go.
1.3.
Let's have a closer look at this chair. No, it's there. It's there. Nah, no, you're not getting a chair. You're not getting a chair for that one. That is clearly an undisturbed chair, unless another viewer did it. I'm gonna give it. I feel like it's a B. It's not missing a lot. It's not the ZB. So it's got volume. It's got disrespect. It's got a bit of aura, and it's got some awkward stuff. You know. So I'm gonna give it a B. That's where it sits for me personally. Which isn't bad. Isn't bad. I'm sorry that one got a bit confused, but it's what it is. Right. Okay. Now, here's one that I think needs some work. Okay, Percy, thank you, Percy, for recommending this. This one low-key kind of bugs me. Ryan with Peace and Love. Ryan's an accomplished solver. Amazing results. Whoa, is that cube shape solved already? That's crazy. I don't know much about Squanch, but that's crazy, right? Oosh. Now, I do not like this. I don't like this. If we're looking at the result, at the response from the actual solver, like this. Oh. Oh. Oh, gosh. Gosh, did I just get world record? Was that me? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. So, absolutely no disrespect. Which is having a roll-on effect to the aura. That's a nice executed bump. Come on, brother. Everyone's applauding. What are you doing? Do something. Give me something. Someone's saying that's a bad time for that scramble if you're as good as Ryan. It's not giving enough. It's not giving enough for me. Okay? I'm gonna give you some tips there. Because we've got another one to look at from Ryan as well. Niv is like maximum disrespect to my criteria. Yeah. So no disrespect, no extras, no bad hugs and high fives. Very little aura because of the roll-on effect of no reaction. Sound was non-existent and like negative shenanigans as well. For me, what's up, Stu? Welcome along. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's repressed. I don't like that. I don't like seeing a young man repressed. I like to see a young man expressing himself. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see. So, Ryan, with Peace and Love, I am going to give you a D for that. This is my own criteria that I'm using, and then we're going to have a look at Ryan's other one as well, which, honestly, shows great potential. Satya and Bhavesh Gala. Oh, thank you as well, Alex, for that one as well, too. So, Ryan's 3x3 solve now. We're going to look at. This one has potential, and I'm going to explain why. JC solves, he might have thought it was a misscramble. Yeah, see, I would let that carry. I would give him some grace for that. But I want to watch this one as well. Literally pounds out a 3.8, right? Now, what I'm going to suggest... TG keeping the head shake is crazy disrespect. So he looks at the camera here with after a 3.8, and I feel like if he had just looked at the camera and just held it, you know what I mean? Just like, yeah, I just did that. Yeah, I just got a 3.8. Then the disrespect would have been very high. That would have shown me some disrespect. Din, why did people send solves with no reaction? That's a valid point, but listen, there had to be bad ones as well. But it's like, I want to see more from Ryan. He doesn't have to listen to me. Why should he? But I need you to give me some more here, Ryan. I need you to give me some more.
8 seconds.
On you, judge. He knows what he's doing.
12 seconds.
Disrespecting the judge even by taking it to the full 12. It's a great solve. It's a great solve. The reaction is absolute poos. Should I just make a Ryan tier? At least Nathaniel reacted. At least Jaden reacted. You know what I mean? So that's tough. Denise, it's disrespectful to not react. JC suggesting I should look at the description. The description of that video. Really good solve. Not shocked or surprised or anything. I knew I'd get something like this eventually. This also makes me the first person to get sub 4s in both sub in 3x3 and square 1. Ryan, I'm worried about you. You're suppressing. You're suppressing yourself, young man. Let it out. Let it out. Express yourself. It's important. Or you'll burst. Okay. Oh, we're nearly at the end. Okay, everyone. We're about to hit Timon. We are going to hit Stanley now, okay? Call the Ryan tier M tier. No, I don't want to single him out. I don't want to be mean. But honestly, yeah, they were confusing ones. Confusing that they were submitted and confusing that There was like the amount of reaction. Can I be honest? I'm personally triggered, okay? I think I'm personally triggered. There was a girl in my school, in my art class, who was an exceptional artist. Like, she was great. Like, objectively, she was very good. She could draw very well. She was analytical. She was great. Everyone knew she was great. And she knew she was great. But anytime there was any kind of like, oh, that's really good, she would be like, oh no, it's not, it's rubbish, oh no, it's not. And it was like, it was so transparently just like, tell me again, reassure me, tell me again. So I'm feeling personally triggered for that reason. And it used to bug me. It used to bug me, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm a bad person. It's quite possible. It's quite possible that I'm just not very nice. I've come to terms with that. Maybe I've just maybe I've brought too much of that in with me. Man, that's why I find the Ryan ones tough. But here we go. This is Stanley Chapel, the 5x5 blindfolded world record mean. There's some such wacky algs going on in 5 blind. I don't even know. It's crazy. The slicing that's happening right now, I can't even. But anyway, the solve's not important. Okay, it's another blind solve, which is great, which means we can't mark too much. We can't go too deep on disrespect. But let's just take the whole thing in one again. Watch some more of these wacky ass algs. 5 years ago, that wasn't magnetic. Rip. He's cheesing. The blindfold's off. It's discarded. I love that. He's gone for a lap. I can hear blindfold aura, you know? Oh. Actually, this is getting quite disrespectful now.
Oh my god, it's 11 or something.
If other people are solving, this is getting to be pretty. This is getting to be pretty disrespectful now. If other people are solving.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Y'all complaining about the reactions? This is a good world record.
Whoa, he spoke to me.
Look at that.
Y'all complaining about the reactions? This is a good world record.
Whoa, he's speaking to me from 5 years ago. That's creepy. That's kind of cool. So, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at? I feel like that feels like disrespect, which I like. He's literally cackling. Oh, I don't think Pink Cube is suggesting that I don't think other people are solving that, so he can't have disrespect for that or extras, but he will absolutely get disrespect for that quote at the end. I hadn't spotted that until now. That's great. Okay, disrespect is pretty good. Bad hugs and high fives. I've not seen enough to judge on that necessarily, so that's tough. But sound is good. Shenanigans as well, I'm going to give for this.
Oh my god,
It's pretty cool. People get it's bringing in a lot of order for 5 blind as well. Like, it's a tough one. Tough one to have aura.
sign.
You're right.
Yeah.
In the description. Oh, yeah. Don't worry, nobody was solving at the end. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know,
Y'all
good to
complaining
know.
about the reactions? This is a good world record.
I love that. That's very good. Okay. I'm going to give that. Stanley, where are we? That one. I think... Where's Charlie? Charlie's in B. I feel like because it's so self-aware, it might be an A for me. The cackle. The disrespect at the end of the video is so good. I don't know. Can you have a better 5 blind reaction than that? I don't know. B tier is getting crowded, but it's like, if it's B, it's B, you know? There has to be a 7 out of 10, you know? I think that one's going to get an A. I think, for a blind. For a 5 blind, I think that's getting an A. This is James Mack again submitting these on Stanley Chapel again with the 4 blind. Now, there are other people solving right now. So this is a single. I love this absolutely chaotic camera. Okay, that's great. The breathing and the little hop is very good. The camera disrespect right here, the Blair Witch camera, is pretty cool. What can we mark this on? What can we mark this on? The description disrespect is crazy. Pack it up, everyone. 4 blind is over. That's true. That is great. So disrespect and extras. I don't know if we're giving extras for this, right? I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like sound is quite good for this one. For a, you know, for a blind, sound is quite good. So I'll give high for sound. I'll give shenanigans for the description, I think. I'll give... There wasn't a huge amount of people being drawn in on that one. Like, that was hard to see because of the Blair Witch camera. So it's a... It gives and it takes away, you know, the camera disrespect. But... And I didn't see any hugs and high fives. I can't give this an S, right? I don't know if I can give this an S. Let me see this again. JC is saying better than the 5 blind. Because there's someone solving right there, actually, so the disrespect is actually huge. Okay, the disrespect and the shenanigans is honestly, it's not bad. I might bump the 5 down to B and give that an A. I don't know if I can give that an S. I don't know if I can S tier that one, but I like it a lot. It gives me a lot. You're right. I think it is better than the 5 blind. The 5 blind is great though. With the disrespect at the end of the video is absolutely outrageous. We've also got one more blind. And I think this is the reason why I didn't want to put it necessarily in S. Percy as well has submitted Tommy Cherries 12.0 during the Super Bowl. And we've got multiple angles of this one. So this is giving quite a lot. The reaction itself is so is quite violent. Like the disrespect and the extras. There's a few people around here. There's people are getting drawn into it. They're trying to. 12-0. I like this one. I like this one. It's not... I don't think it's S. I don't think it's enough to be S. It's great. There is a person, he's doing memo here, I'm pretty sure. His judge has just quit. There's somebody doing stuff over here too. It's pretty good, it's pretty good, it's pretty good. The disrespect isn't high. It's a lot of excitement, but the disrespect isn't super high. No bad hugs, no high fives. It's not going to score an S. People are getting involved as much as they physically can without being you know, without breaking the blind rules. So sound is quite good. Those guys speaking, what were they speaking? Spanish, I think. I'm gonna give it a bit of Shenanigans for the moves. The moves were great. So where does it go? Where does it go? I think it's A. I think it's A. Low A. Is my call on that one? Oh my gosh, we've just got Timon and then Vladislav. Okay. Yeah, that's a A for me, I think. Hello, Clock Tour. That's a A. Let's see what else we've got now. Okay. Timon Kolazinski, thank you, Ethan, and Isabel, and James McDermott for this one. This is the 509 average. I'm pretty sure. Good scream. Chair's still there. He's on the deck. That guy came in for a real close check. Now, Timon's like, this whole situation here, this is expert bad hugs. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Timon just sets up all these fools. He just draws them in. That we could help him up off the floor. I don't think he wants to get up off the floor. You gonna get up? Gonna get up, bro? No, you're gonna just sort of like give me a weird floor cuddle. Okay, that's an interesting call. Finally he's up. Okay. That was quite solid and redeemed. So this is back in the long hair arc. 2 years ago for Timon. Yeah, let's go back and think about this. Disrespect. Disrespect is high. The aura's instant. This guy in his fishing jersey is just like there, like bam, what was that? What was that? This whole situation here is outstanding. Like, absolutely brilliant. This disaster, Timon, thank you. You're just giving. You're giving so much. He's lost control of his voice. That's perfect. That's what I want. Unfortunately, that's a real good high five at the end there. Bit of an awkward arm got tucked into the hug. Oh, that was a high five hug sort of. Whoa, what's going to happen? Like to see that. The disrespect was huge. Pink Cubit, the high fives need to be bad to reach the criteria, though. Yeah, unfortunately, he's damaged. Like, he put in all that great work with that whole floor hug, like, scenario. Was great. And then, unfortunately, a couple of quite good high fives have just pulled that back a little bit. It's very, very good. I don't know if it's S. I'm not sure if it's S. No. Come on now. Let me see the criteria again. So what we're looking at. So disrespect is relatively high. Bad hugs and high fives is just off the scale. Aura effectiveness, very high. Your man, the fisherman jumper guy, just being like, I think he was a judge and he was just like, screw this, I'm out, I'm going to go look at that. Sound is really good. Shenanigans, honestly, this is getting into Shenanigans as well. I think... Is it S? Is it S? What's it competing with? So this was the Timon 519. Can it compete with Brendan, with Harsha, with Felix, with the Garrett camera kick? I'm not sure if it can. Honestly, like, it does have some very high scoring criteria, of course. It does have some very high scoring stuff. Aura specifically I'm talking about is the aura of the solve, like, as in how much it's more of the gravity. What's the gravity? Who's it pulling in? Disrespect is high, bad hugs is high, aura is okay, sound is high, I think unfortunately I am getting some pushback on this one. I think it is like, it technically hits all of the criteria as set out. Better than Harsha and Garrett. It probably technically is. It probably technically is. Okay, Timon. Okay, I will relent on that one. I will give you that. The Timmy count is high. Right, far out. This is actually taking... I gave this a lot of space today, but it's actually taken longer. Liam Kane. This is Timon Kolaczynski's chairs.
What is this chair? 532.
I'm just going to mute this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to get binned for that. So it's I'm not sure what it is. He's not happy about it, and he's absolutely not happy about these chairs. So there's a lot of disrespect. A lot of disrespect going on here, which we love to see. No bad hugs, no high fives, no aura effectiveness. We can't mark on that. Sound is great because we've got him going, what are these chairs? What is this? It can't be, it's not S because it's missing. By the same way that the 509 is S, this can't be S because it's literally missing criteria. Like, I can't mark it. It has not hit the brief in MasterChef terms. So it's like, it's Timon's chairs. It's like, it's funny. It's more of a meme than a S tier reaction. Okay, so I'm gonna hit that a B because it just technically cannot be higher than that. It's hitting the same ceiling as Charlie, but for different reasons. It's a B. It's a B. That's what I'm giving it. It's a B. Timon Kolaczynski, 31.6, 5 by 5. Niv S stands for chairs. That's very good. Oh, this is a long reaction. Okay, here we go. I can put the volume back on for this one. Right. He's off. He's off. He's looking for those extras. He's getting his steps in. He's gone to get the Timmies. That's where he went. He ran off to get some Timmies. The Timmies are putting the miles in now. Big disrespecting the judge and the pen. Did he just throw the judge at the pen at the judge?
Oh my god. That's crazy. It's over. That's crazy.
It's over. That's disrespectful. Timon. He's shaking. That's crazy. He needs to be up. He should be up collecting bad high fives. Maybe he saw that other video from the 509. It was actually like, all right, I need to sharpen up my game.
I saw you on like really good phase on that one. Bro, that's crazy.
It's just yapping. I don't want yapping. I need more like bad stuff. I need more. That would be great if he threw the judge. Yeah. Okay. So it's okay. Look at I love that. He goes and gets some Timmies. He's just like, yo, what up, Timmy? Timmy, check this out. Timmy, come on, get up off your chair. Come on, check this out, Timmy. Look, Timmy comes from the back row. They're coming from back here. And then they come in and the delegate's just like, yo, Timmy, oi, get out of here. What are you doing? Get out of here. It's not a bad high five. It's not bad. Let's think about it. Let's think about this one. Disrespect and extras. I think there could well have been some extras. I think we're right on the edge of the stage for this one. Does he say? He doesn't go into detail about whether he cooked some people's extras or whatever. What's up, Timmy Cubes? Disrespect and extras. Okay. Bad hugs and high fives. Not really. He's not really giving me enough there. Aura effectiveness. He had to go and collect his own Timmies. So that's a bit cringe. Sound isn't bad. What was his initial noise? Yeah! It's pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. And then there's no shenanigans to speak of. Big delegate power. I like this. Coming in with that big delegate energy. Get out of here, Timmies. They're very compliant Timmies, to be fair. The sound's great. There's one kid just being like, oh my god! Oh my god! Disrespect being a good thing is so goofy. Pink Cuber, that's how I'm running the show today, okay? I want to see that. I'm not condoning the behavior, but I'm marking very highly for disrespect to your surroundings. A is what I'm thinking for this one as well. I like the launch. The Timon launch is quite cool. You know, when he just gets up and boosh, just launches to the other side of the room. I love that, honestly. I rate that very highly. That's an A for me. That's an A for me. We have one more Timon left, which is the 4.94. This is an average. Thank you, Emmanuel, for sending this one in. The Timmy's running away is very goofy. Like when the delegate's just like, oh, you bugger off. And they just immediately leave. Which is not usually what Timmys do. So he's about to put some miles in, alright? Oh, excuse me. So that's great. Yeah, Cubicle and JR Cuber are the people who are responsible for this footage. But even when there's no one to run to, it's kind of heartbreaking because I need people there. Like I was talking about earlier, where's his hype man? Where's his backup gang? You know? It's a very high energy reaction. The aura's huge. Oh, and here comes Max. Look for Max. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Max is there for the backup. For the backup hugs. Max is just like, bro, get off the floor. I can't help you here. I can't. What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do here? So that's going to score pretty highly on the awkwards. Max, I like how Timon tried to let go, but Max was like, nope, we hugging this out. We hugging this. Jumps into another awkward heist. Greiser was fully prepared for like a very solid hug, but then Timon cooked it, and that's what I want to see. The specs are back on. And he won as well. Not that that matters. We don't care about the solves, don't matter. This is pure reactions. Who's this? Who's coming in now? Ooh, was he about to leave someone hanging there? Oh, I feel like he was about to leave someone hanging. You know, which I love to see as well. Look, this guy's... Who's this guy? What's he up to? What's he doing? Is he coming for a fist bump? To be denied? We'll never know. We'll never know. Okay, that one, I reckon I am gonna S that one. So Timon's getting 2. Now, we have to think carefully. We've put the 509 and the 4.94 in S. I want to go and review the 509 again. Okay. Oh, of course. No, this is the one. This was the one with the just OP bad hugs. Which I honestly, it's hard to beat. This one is so goofy. It's S. It's S. They're both S. I will give Timon those 2 S's. For sure. Now, we've got one left, and it's our man Greg has given us Vladislav Shavelski. This is one we did look at already. Let's go. Let's go. That's outstanding. Outstanding. What I cannot... How it's crazy how they've got office desks. Like, what? You couldn't have found some trestle tables? Who moved all these office desks in here? And the wooden folding chairs. That's wild. So obviously this one scores really high for sound. Because it's got the like really, really good... Really good microphone blowout. A weird kind of tickly hug. Like, what is... And the judge hype, the aura, dragging the judge straight in. And then a strange bit of a technique from the judge there with the sort of kind of tickle hug. This guy nearly knocked him over. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. In terms of disrespect and extras, it's hard to tell. I don't know who else is solving. bad hugs and high fives. They're scrappy, certainly scrappy. And look at the aura. The people it's dragging in is great. There's a lot of like surprise hugs. Like he doesn't really know the hugs are coming, but they're hitting him from all angles. Unfortunately, that's a really clean. That's a clean bro shake. Yeah, the handshakes are all a little bit clean for my liking, and that's unfortunate. But sound is great. Aura is huge. Bad hugs and high fives, can't really score much on that. The disrespect and extras, no chair. Did the chair go over? I'm gonna need to get a result on that chair. Where's the chair going? Has he tipped the chair? The chair survived. Oh no, it's getting shuffled. No one's even paying it any heed. That poor chair is just getting wrecked out of there. Another. I don't know if that would have been a tough one to tip. I feel like he had it. Could have caused an injury. That would have been amazing. If we'd have had if we had a chair hit somebody's shin or something. You know what I mean? Like that would have been pretty cool. For maximum violence. Okay. This one, Vladislav, is for me. I'm getting A from it. I'm feeling A from that one. What about you? Actually, I don't care. I'm giving it A. Let me know in the chat. Where's that one for you? Is it an A? You can do this tier list if you want. Honestly, it is a one that I've created that anyone can use. So I'm gonna give you the. I don't want to share on. Is this gonna give me a link? No, I don't want to share it like that. I just want to. I guess I'll just share the link. Let's see if this works. See if this works, everyone. That's the link, right? I'm gonna. I'm gonna pin this. Vera's done it already. So yeah, you can go and do this yourself. If you're someone who makes videos, this is my Christmas gift to you. Go and just do the tier list yourself. All the assets are there, all the pictures are there. You can go in and wreck your own one. Vera, you've put yours on my Discord, have you? Hold on a minute. Where did you put it? I can't see it. But I'm interested to know where you put some of that stuff. Is it in Cubecast? Did you put it there? Oh, I've got Vera's. Okay, here's Vera's version of the tier list. What? Where is it? Okay, here we go. You got Brendan, Felix, Harsha, Jacob in S, Timon, and Vladislav in S. Okay, cool. You've got the same D's as me. You've got Dwayne down in C with a 672. Okay, brutal. Well, anyway. Go ahead, everyone, and if you want to go ahead and make your own version of that video, you can do that. All right. But there we are. That's where I've landed on it. That's where I've landed on that. Oh my God, it's 12 already. Oh jeez, I think that might be this. Honestly, I might have to call it there, everyone. I might have to call it there, and I'll just make videos of this other stuff. So I've got other stuff that I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about the Zeal Timer. I wanted to talk about the Oceanics media partnerships. I wanted to talk about Scramble nonsense in China. I wanted to talk about the Wapo V5. I wanted to talk about the Lan Tornado V5. I wanted to talk about the Zhuanyi Gang WR best possible average. But I might have to call it there. Honestly, I need to eat. I could go some food and a drink. That'd be pretty good. I'm gonna have to make a little trimmed edit of this, and that's gonna be a bit of a mission. But I will do it. I'm gonna call it there, and I'm gonna call it there for the season, everyone. This is the last live stream of this year. I'll be back live streaming again. February. I will be back with Cubecast, but I will be doing bits and pieces over the holidays. I want to do all my reading. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of sleep aid videos. I'm gonna do the regs, but at the fall asleep version, like 2.5 hours of WCA regs to fall asleep to. And I'm going to do basically just all the documents I can find on the WCA website and just read them as like fall asleep audiobooks. That's my plan. For a bit of evergreen content, everyone, a bit of evergreen, you know, something different from the slop. I think we should do this again next year as well, but I like the idea of doing a bracket and only reactions from 2024. Oh gosh, I need to do the clock mission as well. I forgot. Okay, so I need to get and someone paid for 7 simul as well. Oh, I mean, yeah, okay, fair. I did say I'll practice clock every day for a month, and then someone paid me and said you should learn 7 simul as well. Thank you, ED Cubes. Thank you for joining in. What else do I have to say? Not very much. Except have a great Christmas, everyone. Have a bloody good Christmas. I'm going on holiday in a couple of days. Quick trip away. Then back for Christmas. Then camping for New Year. Then back for the first half of January. Then I'm off to Rarotonga. Ooh. I'm such a fancy guy. It's my wife's having a big birthday that I'm not allowed to mention. And we're going to Rarotonga because that's where we went on our honeymoon. Cute. We're going back there to enjoy some island time. Oh, Vera's saying someone bet me to the 1 month of clock and I paid for 7 simul. All right. ED Cubes and Vera are kicking my butt here. Hey, it's probably really late in America and in the UK. So I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful Christmas. Have a great New Year. I will be making videos throughout the holidays as much as I can. Just shenanigans here and there. You know how I do, the old emergency Cubecast. And I've got a whole list of things to talk about that I haven't talked about today. So this tier list took ages. I told you it would take me ages to plan it. And I told you it would take me ages to actually do it. So here we are. It's been a 1 subject episode this week, but that's all right. I'm going to go and I will catch you in the comments or on the Discord, I suppose. All right, bye, everyone.